In 1995, 12 hours after graduating high school, still 17 years old, I boarded a plane to United States Marine Corps Recruit Depot, San Diego, California. After boot camp, I began a reserve enlistment where I also began to attend college in Lafayette, Louisiana. I also took a job as a police officer while in school. However, I quickly found out that at that time in my life, I wasn't in a place where I was mature enough to focus on school. I wanted to work. I took a few years off, actually did a couple of years of active duty, then 9/11 happened, and I was mobilized for the next 6 years. During that time, I decided to use some of my garrison time to complete the degree I started so many years ago. I ended up getting a Master's of Criminal Justice from Loyola University in New Orleans. However, now, almost 25 years after I stood in those yellow footprints, owning several of my own businesses, a stint as a private security contractor overseas, 20 plus years in law enforcement, I find myself daily using more of the leadership, teamwork, and general behavior principles I learned as a young man in the Marine Corps to gain my success than I ever do anything I learned in college, including grad school. Let's be real, unless you're planning to have a specialized profession such as a lawyer, doctor, architect, engineer, etc., traditional college is not the road to riches and success that it used to be. I say that as a 42-year-old business owner still paying off student loans on an advanced degree that I will never use for anything in my life. I was sold the same line that a college degree is the way out of the place I was to where I wanted to be. Some of us, especially the natural leaders, free thinkers, hustlers, self-starters, and high work ethic-driven individuals, simply will not thrive in the modern work environment that is often catered to the lowest common denominator. And if you do, you will likely be miserable the whole time. We're used to setting the standard, not maintaining the tide. Our very nature as high achievers makes waves in an environment that disdains rocking the corporate boat. Our commitment to integrity and other character traits is not always appreciated in corporate life like it is expected in the military. For that reason, working for ourselves in an environment we control, that we set the pace, and that we maintain to our standards is a better fit for a lot of us. But look, make no mistake, owning your own business and working for yourself is no bed of roses. It is a tireless endeavor that you only get to savor the small wins. It is a series of failures and mistakes punctuated by infrequent moments of accidental success. When you look for the person to blame, the person who is late, the person who failed, the person responsible, you only have a mirror. You will be the sole individual that will hold yourself accountable, other than the knowledge that as you grow, you will have employees who literally count on you to do a good job so they can provide for their families. Your failure is their failure, and their failure is yours. It is a steep learning curve that shows no mercy for weakness. It will eat you alive and spit you out without slowing down as it crushes your soul and dreams in its wake. But if that sounds like something you're into, and you want to look back in 20, 30, 40 years, knowing you met some amazing people along the way, got screwed over countless times, helped a bunch of people who never appreciate it, and probably were a huge mentor and influence to people you never even realized, only to look back one day and smile knowing you made that, then maybe owning your own business is right for you. If you want to build a legacy instead of have a career, then maybe building your own business is the right path. The NOLATAC Veterans Training Program is a series of vocational-based programs designed to maximize the leadership, heartache, and principles that most, not all, but most veterans take from their service, and use them to help prepare candidates to either begin their own business or enter the workforce at a significantly higher and competitive level. We currently are focused on our core competencies, which is firearms instructor development, but we have an entire catalog of programs being fielded in the coming months on things like CrossFit instructor, dive instructor, Krav Maga instructor, business management, and many more. If you want to be a part of an educational and professional development path designed for veterans, by veterans, an environment that is both comfortable from where you are, but also challenge you to move into where you need to be, then perhaps the NOLATAC Veterans Training Program is right for you. The expectations will be high, but the rewards will be higher. This is not a give me program. If it sounds like something you want to know about, reach out to us on social media or give me a call. We can get you set up to use the educational or vocational rehab entitlements you earn for something that suits your interest and passion while maximizing the positive aspects of your service.